Morning, girls. How are we doing? We're back here with Chantal Marie for the Beauty of the Reaver to the Marims, and this is my husband is not meeting me in Thailand after all. Like, I have to admit, I just don't care. It's one of those ones where I came back with the live stream and I was like, okay, well, I want to get back to reacting some more. I want to react to her videos, to her live streams and all. And then she didn't post any new videos, and her live streams were all like 5 hours long. And I was like, well, do I want to just react to that like 10-second clip of her shiting herself? But I decided not to. It's just kind of embarrassing. We all know that this is just a visa run. She has to try and make it interesting. And I guess the only interesting thing she has is that Salah's not there. And I'm kind of in the same boat as a lot of people that Salah was never coming. A lot of times in the run up to this, she made like slip ups saying like, I'm going to be sitting there and I wonder if I do need to get a second seat. And people are like, well, isn't Salah sitting beside you? What does it matter if you have a second seat? And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Salah will be sitting beside. I forgot about that. Yeah. I was like, you forgot that your handsomest man husband is like going on holiday with you. It's a bit of a weird one to go with. I think it is like personally, I think it's one of ones where she probably doesn't have enough money to support the two of them going. I think Salah may have a job. He may do DoorDash and whatever people think it is, and he is just there working away, and he has a bit of freedom from her. I also think she doesn't want to take him because he would have made her actually like leave the hotel room, and we would have got a couple of weeks like we did at the start of last time where she went out and she actually did things and she filmed for a couple of vlogs. Where I just think she doesn't care about that anymore because she knows no one cares about it. No one's buying it like whatsoever. She's doing this. Salah may still show up next week. That's the thing. It's payday here fairly soon. A lot of people are having a guess that maybe he's going to be showing up after payday. I could totally imagine that happening. I don't know. I really personally just don't care. It's 13 minutes long. There's really no way this is going to need to be 13 minutes long to explain, especially when she's going to refuse to explain. Probably she's going to go to the whole, like, it was an emergency, personal non-emergency. And it's like, fantastic. Oh yeah, how can I forget that she started this off with her cameo plug, because of course this is a serious video, why wouldn't you plug a cameo? And also like some random picture of like a moth. I was like, I thought this bug! It's like, okay. That's so sad. It's like, remember where Amber did that thing where Amber like wouldn't leave the house for like months and months on end? She was seen going like, I'm looking out my window. Oh, there's something happening outside my window. She never turned the camera around, so we had no idea what was actually happening. But it's her like stuck in her house describing what was happening outside her window. It's that with Foodie. Okay, let's get into it.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is where you are. I barely keep track anymore, so.
That is the most honest thing you've ever said. Also, could you blow your nose? I'm just sitting here staring at this bigger hanging out here.
It's hard to with all these different time zones.
She's been saying this. I wonder if she filmed this like right when at the start, because she was saying this for ages at the start. It's like, it's so hard to keep track of these time zones. It's like, it's not. When you were in Q8, you were like, what, GMT plus 4, was it, or plus 5? Now you're like plus 7. That's it. There's no difference. Instead of minusing 5, you minus 7. That's it. That's it. I don't know how this is meant to be complicated in any way. There's literally no difference. You just have to remember there's a 2-hour difference between you and Salah. That's it. It's not complicated. This isn't hard.
I'm sorry for the little fuzzies on my, hijab, whatever.
Yeah. Are you gonna blame it on this time? You usually blame it on cat hair. And there's no cats nearby, so who you blame this one on?
I need a fabric shaver. So, I'm just going to talk about Salah coming here.
Oh. Or so not coming here.
He will actually, in the end, we've decided that there's just no point at this point.
Remember, this is like 1.25. Also, remember in like her stream earlier on, because I did watch her stream earlier on, because I do watch them and to go like, should I maybe do a reaction to this? But I'm watching them at like 2 times speed, sometimes 3 times speed, and there's nothing happening. Like the one earlier on was her eating a bag of popcorn, just like staring at the camera, just shoveling popcorn in her mouth, going, yeah, do you like pizza? I like pizza. Yum! Do you like burger? I like burgers. Yum! And that is it. It is genuinely the most boring shit in the entire world. Like, no wonder, because there are times when I tune in, obviously, because she doesn't know what time zones are, guys. She's like live streaming when like it's probably too early for most Americans, because I think for us over here, it's like, I don't know, like 11 a.m. or something like that. And then you're looking, and she's like just lying there, greened out of her head, and it's like 300 people watching, and you're like, that's like my numbers, you know? You're 104,000 subscriber. I'm amazed you didn't bring your YouTube plaque with you, and you're getting 300 people watching you.
Of him coming.
But she said she was there for, sorry, that's what I was saying before I got totally distracted by nonsense. But she said she was halfway through her trip, which is a month in. Like, I think most people said that she only has to be away for 30 days, so it wouldn't surprise me if she goes back sooner rather than later. But like, yes, suddenly she's nearly done with her trip, even though it's been like a full month, and she still has a month to go, apparently, based on her logic. And they're doing this weird thing where Salah is in like chats trying to pretend he's in Spain right now or something, and I don't think anyone's falling for it because it's just like really cringe. Like, I'm a kid. I have a golden Xbox. You know, that kind of shit just for attention. He's like, no, you don't. Yeah, I do. It's golden, but it's also invisible, so you can't see it, huh? I'm winning.
So if we rewind a bit, the full story
4 months. Sorry, 4
is
weeks.
that he was supposed to meet me here after dealing with something.
Actually, originally the story was that he was meant to be coming with you, and then an emergency happened. I'll keep you right.
Back at home in Kuwait.
Which wasn't even an emergency.
Just, developed into something else and taking more time.
Guys, this super massive emergency. Also, she's horrified. Look at this. Do you want to even like try and get your like eye makeup to even like kind of match? Like, you can barely move your fingers. You have no dexterity anymore. Like, you're so swollen you can barely even grasp things anymore. Like, when she was eating the popcorn, it was just like shovel hand in, just throwing it at her face, hoping most of it got into her mouth. Like, why are you trying to do like kind of intricate like eyebrow work? Because it doesn't really like work in any way. But what kind of super emergency that also, by the way, isn't even like an emergency in any way. Also, it's business related. What kind of business related emergency do you have in the fragrance industry that takes 1 month to organize?
Than we thought. So,
like, who's this even for?
By the time he gets to come here, it's just there's not going to be much time left for him to enjoy the vacation himself.
Well, no, that doesn't even like make sense. Like, a lot of people's vacations are like a week. There are people who do city breaks for like 3 days. Like, that's what I do. When I went to like Rome, I went for like 3 days. You know, you just pick like a weekend and you just go for like the weekend. It's a city break. That's like the point of it. It's a little short, fun thing. Like, you're busy saying, oh well, if Salah came here, there'd only be 2 weeks to enjoy the holiday, and that's not nearly enough time. It's like, why would it not be enough time, especially for somewhere he went to before?
So, in essence, for it to be worthwhile for him to come, we would have to actually extend the stay.
From what to what?
So, I told Salah, I said, listen, I'm going to leave this 100% up to you because...
Try to remember, this is at 1.25 speed. Like, this is why I say you can watch her live streams at 3 times speed. And I'm realizing this is for a video. She probably has like 42 mid-roll ads stuck in the middle of it. But damn.
If I stay past the time of my ticket, my return date, it will be 100% doing it for you only, because at that point I'll be over Bangkok if I'm 100%.
You're already over Bangkok. You haven't left your house in like 6 weeks. I know she's only been there for 4 weeks, but somehow she managed to make this seem like 6 weeks of lying on her couch eating popcorn. I'll be over it, guys.
I didn't do much on this trip, I know.
No.
I didn't anticipate getting so sick. And
so sick, guys. So sick. Where she goes like, yeah, guys, I'm doing absolutely fine. I'm fantastic. Oh my god, you don't like pie? I love pie so much. Oh, I should go to the night market. Oh, I'm so sick right now, guys. Okay, bro, you're so fucking sick. You shit yourself. I'll give you that one. But I think that's like a common occurrence. I don't think that's a special thing for just this trip.
And if I'm honest, traveling alone to Bangkok
really fun.
Is not really enjoyable for me, probably because of the memories that I had built with my first trip here.
That is so fucking cringe. Bro, I'm embarrassed for you. Like, you can't be like, oh no, it's because I'm too fat and lazy and too, like, ashamed of myself to go out in public. No, I'm not going to get in a tuk-tuk again. No, I'm not going to go to any shrines. Because even she said herself, it's like, I don't care about going to shrines. It's like, what are you here for? When people go to, like, Bangkok, they're going for, like, the culture of the country. So they're going for, like, shrines and temples and the history of it, all that kind of stuff, the connection to the Buddhism and all that kind of stuff. Or they're going for nightlife. She says, oh, I'm a Muslim, I don't do nightlife, even though she's sitting there getting high 24/7. And she doesn't do temples or anything cultural because I'm a Muslim, guys. So, like, why would you pick Bangkok? Oh, yeah, weed. Like, I get that entirely. But, like, why would you, if you're not pretending the other things, why would you pick Bangkok? It's just so many romantic memories. Oh, yeah, the romantic memories of you not enjoying it, like, at all and staying in the house the entire time last time, too. Oh, yeah, those memories, guys.
Which was my first trip, my maiden voyage to Thailand. It was with Salah, my husband, so...
That's so embarrassing. My first trip, my maiden voyage to Thailand. She makes it sound like she's been there 30 times. She really does.
We made memories. We had such a good time.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You're gaslighting me here.
Doing things without him just kind of seems blah. But,
like what? Going to a mall? Oh yeah, so much more exciting with Salah awkwardly walking by and you going, haha, this is good. Yuck, 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 yuck. Every once in a while.
I believe that I'm on the mend from this mystery illness.
Remember she claimed that she was still jet lagged and that was it. She was like, oh, I got sick on the plane, guys. It's like, you've been here 4 weeks. Oh yeah, well I got better and then I immediately got sick again somehow, guys. Hi.
That I've developed from traveling here.
It's been 4 weeks.
For the remainder of time that I have here alone, I really do want to push myself to do some things that I do want to do.
Like?
There are some attractions and some things I do want to see.
Like?
But, you know, overall...
Surely you should be able to say. It's like before with Japan, I could say, oh yeah, well, I'll intend to go to, like, Osaka Castle, or I really want to go to this Hololive pop-up store, I want to go to Hololive Studios, you know, stuff like that. I could say a couple things that I want to do pretty easily. But for her, she's just like, there are, you know, stuff and things that I might maybe possibly do. I'm not going to do them today. That's crazy. I'm still pretending to be sick. But, you know, eventually I might maybe do something.
All in the end, it's just going to be me. And I think Salah, you know, decided to just leave it. Excuse me, because he knows extending the trip. I think he's still, like, kind of doing it for me, not for himself. Like, I think, like, he really wanted to come and get away from, you know, the Kuwait heat and just have some fun and go.
Oh yeah, he really wanted to come away from the Kuwait. You know, the guy who at no point seems bothered by the Kuwaiti heat, like, whatsoever. You're the only person who complains about the Kuwaiti heat over and over and over again. And yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just having a wee look back here, just because I'm curious. And I'm looking at her playboard, and for her dinner live stream that was earlier on today, she made £3, and for her I Need Company live stream that was yesterday, I believe, she made £4. For her Let's Chill one, she broke the bank. She made £29. I think that was the 7+ hour long one where she like shit herself. For some reason, she has all of her videos tagged as #CanadaVlog, which is like just factually not true, like whatsoever. I'm sorry, bro. The reason you don't want to extend the trip is because this is just like a net negative for you. And Salah probably told you, either start fucking making content that's actually going to make us some money, or get back here ASAP. The second the visa is clear, get back here ASAP, because no one's buying it. No one's buying that this is the holiday where you're just really pushing yourself and you said 72 times you really wish you could just hurry up and get back to Kuwait. But for some reason, I can't or won't or something right now, guys, over and over and over. It's because he knows, without him there to crack the whip, you're not making any content and he's losing money.
He likes to travel on vacation and stuff. And
he likes to travel on vacation? No.
Decided against coming after all. More for me because he knows how over I am and I will be by then. And
I am. Also, I will be by then. This is an edited video. Why didn't you just cut that bit out?
And to extend it more time.
More time? Extend it more time?
Honestly, guys, mostly what I'm really homesick about, besides Salah.
Oh yeah, besides Salah, is my pets. Because you guys know me. There's no famous hashtags or anything about me abusing animals or anything. Nothing like that. I miss Howie and Julian? Julius? Whatever the fuck the cat's called.
Obviously, but like my pets. Like
oh my God, I knew it.
I don't know. That's traveling for a long time. Like a month is a long time to be away from your pets. And
I think everyone knows, like, I love my pets more than she loves her pets, obviously, because I actually do like my pets to, like, any degree. So, obviously, I win that competition, because I'm so cool, I gotta compare myself to lol cows online all the time. But, like, I was away for 3 weeks, and yeah, it is really shit, and you do miss your pets, but, like, I'm so sorry, this whole thing where she's like, I think of them every day, and I so want to go back to them. It's like, maybe it's just me, but I didn't really feel it, because I knew my pets were in good hands. I left them with family. They were actually being looked after. I knew I would see them soon enough. You know, it's only 3 weeks. It's not like the craziest time. I realized, oh, she beat me. She's been there a month, like, but it's not really that big a difference, honestly.
I did it before, and I just all the time was like wishing I could see my pets, and I really, really, really miss them.
I really, really, really miss them. I miss them so much. I'm gonna pick my nose here, guys. Yeah.
I have irritation on my face for my stupid collagen lip gloss.
Stop using it. Also, I don't think you use your lip gloss on your forehead or your cheeks.
But anyway,
or your eyelids.
I know a lot of people are going to be like, I knew it. I'm not even going to address these people because
I'm not even going to address them beyond this right now, where I'm addressing them. That. It's so sad that this is like their only gamble you had for like new content, was to talk about something that people knew immediately, guessed beforehand, and also don't really care about. Like, I think a lot of people are happy Salah's not there. There's like, obviously mixed feelings now, because when it first happened, people were like, thank God he's not there. He's a fucking weirdo. No one likes him. Everyone hates him. He makes everything worse. But at the same time, people realize that if Salah was there, he might have actually forced her to actually leave the apartment and actually fucking do something for once. Like, but like, I'm sorry. At the same time, I could totally imagine that she is only doing this, suspiciously right before payday, guys, to bring him in next week and be like, actually, he actually moved mountains because he was so worried about me. He saw how sad I was in that video that he rushed to be out with me here, guys, even though that was not what we had. Because I don't know, it feels like we're kind of leaning towards that. If that does happen, I guess, hopefully we do get some content, but I still don't imagine it. Last time, like, at the end of the Thailand holiday, she spent the entire time in pretending she had a boil and also pretending that they couldn't go out because it was monsoon season, even though she begged to go there during monsoon season.
How you can see the future, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. He was supposed to come.
Well, you're making an entire video about it. You're making it seem like it's a massive deal. You've talked about it repeatedly. And also, I don't know how you can see the future. It's basic guesswork. It's not even difficult.
But it's just not going to work out because of the length of time everything is taking. And
oh, yeah.
That part I can't share with you. There's some things that have to stay private. That's just how it is. It just has to stay private.
It just has to stay private. This business personal thing that's taken a month to resolve. Okay.
So yeah, Salah is not coming officially. Not coming.
Oh no.
And
as opposed to unofficially not coming. Jeez. She makes it sound like she's going for the World Series or something like that. This is my official pick.
We're bummed, but at the same time,
no one cares.
I don't know. Like a part of me is just not really ready to travel, like mentally or physically in a way. So like,
you already have. You're there. You already have traveled. The traveling part's done. You're already there. You're at your destination.
If he came, we would be doing a ton of like vlogs and stuff that I don't know if I'm ready to do anyway, and I don't want to be a downer for him.
Even though you said you'd be happier if he was there, and also the reason why you're not enjoying Thailand right now is because he isn't there to do vlogs with you, because the last time you were there and did vlogs together, it built so many amazing memories for you. But if he came now, you couldn't do the vlogs to build memory because you're unhappy because of the last memory. Lost me.
And I don't know. I'm just like in the mood for like to get home and decorate my place for the fall, come up with fall content and see my pets and, you know.
She's really going for this like fall thing. She's mentioned it over and over and over again. Because like, she mentioned it last year that she's going to do this as well, and she just like didn't. But she's really like going for this fall thing. I'm assuming it's a big thing on like TikTok because she's already like stealing like British accents and words and all. And she's trying to do like quirky things. Like she randomly talked in like the live stream earlier on. She randomly goes like, "Guys, I want to be a trad wife." Anyway, what actually is a trad wife? Does it mean traditional? Oh, it means traditional. Oh. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Because she just sees things on TikTok and she's trying to pretend that she's not like a 40-year-old desperate, sad woman. She's still like a cute, quirky 18-year-old. So she's just like, I want to be this TikTok trend.
That kind of thing. But I did have a good time, like just staying in the hotel, I guess, and just, you know, it's just kind of lonely, I guess. I don't know.
You were miserable the entire time.
So, yeah, this is,
Try to remember there's like 6.5 minutes left of this video still. We're being told that he's not coming because I don't know, he's not, I guess he's not coming. So like, is it going to be one of those ones because Black's range goes, I'm just putting these in for more ads.
I wish I could talk more about like reasonings and what's going on in our lives.
Especially
but we really do just need the privacy. Excuse me.
I'm so sick.
Which does kind of have an effect on like the overall mood of how I am, and I just got a lot going on in my life.
You don't.
My private life, basically, that you guys don't see. Because
nothing happens. The problem is when you live stream 7.5 hours a day from your hotel room, is we get to see that you've got nothing going on, especially when you've just woken up, live stream for 7.5 hours, and then are so fucking greened out that you immediately go to bed again. That's it. That's your life. So like, you're not telling us anything here where it's like, guys, I'm just doing so much behind the scenes. No, you're not. We see nearly every waking moment of you.
It's just been hard. It's just hard. Like, it's
So
just hard. I don't know how, you know,
Oh my god,
it's hard
so
to have
hard.
like a clear mind right now on this trip.
Whilst I'm making this all up for yous.
I do, though, want to make the best of it and make some Thailand content
Well, you're not.
before I go. I just waiting to feel a little bit better because, you know,
4 weeks. 4 weeks of waiting to feel, you know, just a little bit better, guys. And it's like, okay, so you finally fought your way out. What have you done in Thailand? It's like, I went to a mall. It's like, are there not malls in Kuwait? Yeah, and they're better than these ones. It's like, why are we doing this? Well, I also saw Alien Romulus. Why'd you see Alien Romulus? I love cheese popcorn. Oh my god. Amazing.
you know, with my whatever this is, cold, COVID, I don't know, but
cold COVID, I don't know, but I'm just going around spreading it to everyone I possibly fucking can.
Going around, I can hear people coughing all over.
Yeah, because you give it to them.
So I don't know. We've all given.
Why do you keep talking about this? I can hear people coughing all over, especially after I got sick. It's like, yep, because you infected them. You're patient 0, patient 00 fat. That was a callback to a terrible joke I think I made one time in like a live stream or something like that. 00 fat. Jeez, that was so fucking bad. But she's like, I'm like, she just is so willing to tell us that everyone is now sick after she spread it around. I was like, why do you keep doing that? Because there was even a weird time when she originally had said, like, oh yeah, guys, I remember I was on the plane and I heard someone sneeze and I knew that was it. I was going to get sick, guys. And then everyone obviously said, okay, so you got sick on the plane and brought it into your hotel. And because your terrible hygiene standards, you immediately got everyone else sick around you. So she changes, like, actually, no, I was actually in queue to reception and someone sneezed in front of me and that's when I knew I was going to get sick. It's like, oh, that's so lucky that the guy teleported from the plane.
Giving each other something, I'm sure. So
no, you give them something.
But
unless she just tries to randomly blame some nobodies.
And I think I just got sick from just catching it from someone, you know, traveling.
No.
And
4 weeks ago. Imagine your health is so poor that if you catch the common cold, apparently common cold, that you're sick for 4 full weeks. Enough to not be able to leave your house.
Germs spread very fast when you're traveling. And
when you don't wash, and when you shit yourself. And don't wash after you shit yourself. And then wore the same clothes for 2 days in a row afterwards. Germs do travel really fast after that, yeah.
You know, so... excuse me, there you have it. Salah is not coming.
No one cares.
It's just not worth it at this point. Like, I'd love to see him sooner, but it's like, I'm going to be going home soon anyway.
In a month, apparently.
Yeah, I don't really see the point in extending the trip for that short amount of time.
Try to remember, guys, she will try and hold this trip over reaction channels, over haters, over Kiwi farmers, over everyone. For, I don't know, the next 3 months until she needs to do another visa run. She's going to keep holding this one over everyone and gloat and say how amazing her life is. Look at me, guys. I went to Thailand. Just remember this. That's all you need to do. Remember this.
Like, I don't know. I'm just kind of over it and I just want to go home. And I think he knows that. You know what I mean? Wow. Like, I think he realizes, like, how bad.
Yeah, but if you're over it by yourself because he's not there, and that's apparently what's making you sad, surely him showing up would make you happy again and make you want to do it. I don't get that. That's like if I say, okay, I went to Japan and my girlfriend couldn't make it, and she said, oh, don't worry, I'll come in a couple of weeks. And I'm there for a couple of weeks and I'm not really enjoying myself. It's like, you know what, this would be so much more fun with my girlfriend. And then my girlfriend said, don't worry, I'm going to fly out right now to be with you. It's like, no, why even bother? I don't even like it here. Even though, like, all I wanted was my girlfriend to come out there. What sense does that make?
God, I want to go home. But I would tough it out for him if he really, really, really wanted to travel here. If he wanted to sightsee and stuff, I would tough it out, you know? But...
What? I'm glad you just picked your nose. Is it finally gone?
A little bit more better, a little better.
Oh my god, a little bit more better. It's actually gone. She actually picked her nose and the fucking booger's gone. That's all I've taken from this entire video, is she finally picked her fucking nose.
And I should be good to go. So just to be on the safe side. It is humid up there. It's extra hard to do things when you're congested.
Even though you said you're not congested, you only have a slight cough and you haven't been congested for weeks now. That's your claim. Why are you suddenly pretending to be congested again? Oh yeah, it's because you don't want to have to leave the apartment. I'm sorry, look, I'm Irish, you know. It's in the name, guys. I know some people might not have caught on. But like, we don't really deal with like a lot of heat. And I went to South Korea and Japan, and it was like, I don't know, like in the high 30s. It was like 36, 37 some days. And I really thought I wouldn't be able to cope with that. And do you know what? It was super easy. It was really, really easy. And it was also like high humidity. It was like 80% humidity a lot of the time. I think it never went to like 100%, but it was like really hot. And I you know what? I thought I would struggle. And now that I hear her, because I always was like, you know what? I don't really know what it's like. You know, I don't know what it's like to go around in a country like that, so I can't really talk too much shit. And I got to experience it for the first time. And it's like, wow, it didn't affect me in any way. It didn't feel any different. It was just hot and I sweated more. That was it. I had to drink more water. That was literally the only difference for me. So when you hear her talking about like a bit of heat and humidity, like it's seriously like just destroying her soul, and she's stuck in a bubble of her apartment. It's like, why? It's not any different, bro. It's fine.
And not in good shape, you know, so.
No. Really? You? Not in good shape? Lying to me.
Yeah. I guess that's it. I don't really have much else to say. Just wanted to announce that major
4
development.
minutes left.
Major development. What you're probably going to see is just me taking a little bit more time to just get better.
Oh
my. And then maybe,
she's been saying this constantly for a week now. Every single live she was like, oh yeah, I'm feeling a bit better, guys. It's like, oh, so you're going to leave now? No. Maybe a couple more days.
Get crack-a-lacking on what I want to do myself here.
Wow.
While I'm here.
French.
And, I don't know, the Conjuring thing I do want to do.
Wow.
But it looks spooky to go to by yourself.
I'm sorry, you're meant to be like a super devout Muslim. And usually if someone's just like a Christian or a Muslim or something like that, I'm like, whatever, I'm not going to like really, you know, hold your feet to the fire or anything like that for it. But like, you're meant to be like super, super, super devout. Do you believe in like the nun and God and everything like that when it comes to like the Conjuring experience? Do you buy that? Like, maybe they do. Maybe it's a big part of their religion is they actively believe in Christian hauntings. But I don't know. It just seems like that's not something you should find spooky, especially when you won't go to like religious sites for like Buddhism or anything like that because you think it's all nonsense because you're a Muslim guy. But you want to go to The Conjuring because it's a horror movie franchise about a Christian haunting. That just seems weird to me, doesn't it?
I don't know. We'll see. But there are some things I want to do before going, like I said. So
yeah. Yeah.
So far, it's mostly been a hotel.
Have you enjoyed the mid-roll ads? I haven't said that one in a while.
Hotel adventure, which I don't know. Like I personally don't mind just lounging at the hotels.
No, you do. You're genuinely absolutely miserable. Just because you come on a pre-recorded video and go, actually, guys, this has been really fun so far. And I've really enjoyed myself. You have been miserable 24/7, and honestly, it's really funny, but it's also really boring.
Like a lot. Like I like to do that. You guys know, type of person I am. So
fat and lazy. Yeah. Fat and lazy and eating ravioli. Oh yeah, I do know you're that type of person.
I'm here for a long time. I'm sick, you know. Even if I wasn't sick, I'm probably not the type of person to want to do like super adventurous things, but
guys, I want to climb Everest and I'm going to get a 6-pack and I'm a world traveler and all my haters can't do a single thing that I have done in my life.
It's like, oh, what do you want to do?
I want to lie down on a couch and I want to eat popcorn.
It's like, blow me out of the water.
I would probably do more for sure if I wasn't sick. Yeah, of course.
No, you wouldn't.
So I've been to a lot of malls, but I did a lot of shopping. It's like
you haven't been to a lot of malls. You've been to 3 malls, and I'm sure it might even be one of the malls twice. I'm not actually sure because I don't care because it's some fucking malls, bro. They're all the same. I'm sorry. Maybe some people who are like super shoppers who really like to go to malls and they like to go to like very specific stores and they like to go to the Gucci experience in a certain mall or something like that. Maybe malls are very slightly different. But you're going to a couple of malls. We have malls here, bro. It's a mall. It is just a place full of a bunch of shops that were available to you in Kuwait, that were available to you in Canada, were available to you when you ran over the border to New York. They're just a bunch of shops, bro. That's not interesting.
Retail therapy to get my mind off of kind of being down and depressed, I guess. I don't know. So
a second ago, she was happy and she was enjoying her time here. But now she had to go to malls to get over being depressed. Bro, keep it straight for 1 minute.
Oh, yeah. And I still have some shopping to do, so.
Wow,
anyway,
so exciting.
I guess that's it. I'm rambling at this point.
Deliberately so, yeah.
I don't know.
do you see why I can't leave? I can't. Oh, the black lung guys. I think I have like super COVID and also like monkeypox and also swine flu and also SARS and West Nile and bronchitis and dengue fever. All of them got black. I'm sorry. I would love to go out. You guys know me. I'm such an adventurous soul, but unfortunately, mild cough, guys. It really affects my breathing because usually my breathing is absolutely fine, as none of the reactors have ever pointed out before. You can never hear me breathing on these videos. Like,
no, I don't think I'll edit any of the little nose scratches or and stuff like that in this video. Nose wiggle.
They're called nose picks, and the reason it's so weird that she's saying this when she's like trying to make it seem like I'm just being so raw with you guys, even though she is so bored. She's like yawning during this because it's all like a storyline. Like, she gives such a little shit. She's like yawning during it. No, you're keeping them all in because you're deliberately stretching us out to put as many mid-roll ads in as possible because you're fucking broke.
Well, whatever. I just don't think I'm gonna feel like editing. So I'm relaxing.
Even though you're super happy and everything's been great, suddenly you're too depressed to edit.
A lot, and my nerves are enjoying that. So, yeah, at least some relaxation by myself is at least what I'm getting.
Why are you meant to be relaxing by yourself? Apparently you live like a life of luxury. You call yourself like a passenger princess. That Salah spoils you. You don't have to lift a finger. Everything is done for you. Everything is so incredible for you. You can hire a maid if you want, but actually you don't want to hire a maid because you enjoy doing everything in the house. But now you need a vacation away from your life of luxury, and it is to lie on a couch and eat food, which is literally all you did in Q8 anyway. So why do you need a holiday?
Out of this so far. And the Thailand people are amazing, so yeah, it's all right.
You've met like two. You met like two, and one of them nearly ran you over and shouted at you.
But that's about it.
Wow. She's trying so hard just to squeeze another mid-roll out of this. She's even just sitting clicking her tongue being like, so yeah, and, you know, I'm like, yeah. What's the time here? Oh, 1 more minute. Salah told me this had to be over 13 minutes long, so I could get 14 mid-roll ads in. So, how's the weather, guys?
I'd say my trip is about halfway over.
It's like, this is why it's so silly. She's like, Salah's ready to come, but actually I told him not to because I'm literally about to go home. Also, I'm here for another month. It's like, that's why it's not even like a funny storyline. It's why I just like haven't covered anything Amber Lynn at all. Like, because people always ask like why I stopped covering Boogie on my main channel. And the reason I stopped covering Boogie on my main channel is because like the troll was so obvious. Like he was just trolling for attention. He was just desperate for attention. That's all he wanted. He just wanted people to look at him, talk about it. It didn't matter how much he had to pretend to freak out, how much he pretended to have meltdowns, how much he had to lie about stuff. It just wasn't fun. Amber is literally just doing the exact same thing right now, where everything is just for attention. This weird storyline where she's just deliberately lying here, being like, oh yeah, I'm so like totes sad that Salah can't come, or you know, fucking something, and you know, he was coming or is coming or isn't coming. I don't care anymore. Whatever. I'm just saying stuff right now. Just trying to get. It's like, this is really fucking dull, bro.
So, yes, it will be a lone trip. A lot of people travel alone. It is what it is. You know, whatever.
A lot of people do travel alone. They actually do stuff. You know, just in general. I love traveling alone. Traveling alone is honestly great. I think traveling with a big group was fun this time. But like, I don't know. I did kind of in my head go like, I kind of miss traveling by myself because you can set your own like schedule. You can do whatever you want. You can just suddenly go like, oh, well, I need a social recharge. Why not? I'll book a food and drink tour. Or I'll go to small izakaya and I'll hang out with some people. You know, that's kind of stuff you can do when you're traveling alone. For her, it's like, oh, traveling alone. It's like, what do? I stayed in a hotel room until they kicked me out to clean, and then I refused to even leave for them to clean. So then I just like live streamed them cleaning in the background as I sat there eating popcorn. So fucking pathetic.
So, alright guys,
Black Lung, I'm so sick.
Salah can't come.
No one cares.
It's just something out of his control. And
literally, no one cares.
Thing happened, and it's
last minute thing happened a month ago, and it's still going for some reason.
It's gonna, just take more time to deal with. These things happen, and
it's so embarrassing.
It's just us. We're just gonna.
You know what? If she picked like a job that wasn't like he works as like a fucking perfume developer, this whole like it's a solid month. Like if he worked in like if he was like in the army or something like that, and he suddenly got deployed, that would make sense why he disappears for like a month at a time. But it's like, oh yeah, he does fragrance. It's a fragrance emergency. So fucking silly.
Jeez. Until I can go home and until it's time to go home and see everyone again. Wow. I can't wait. I really miss my pets.
Oh, I miss them like so much. Wow. So far we haven't had her just randomly just randomly during this, which is like, you know, a bit of a godsend.
Anyway, all right.
Do you want to sign off
thanks for
7 more
listening to me,
times?
and I'll see you.
Really embarrassing. I don't know. It's kind of like the biggest problem is like, she has this video, which is like probably like I said, Salah probably cracked the whip and told her make a video, make it as long as possible. If you just rambling the same point over and over and over again, just because we are desperate for money, because your live streams aren't really making money. Because live streams generally don't make as much money as like a video does. Because like when you have a video, okay, so imagine like your Foodie Beauty, you put out a video, it's 30 minutes long, and you have 13-minute rollouts in it, you know, which is their standard bag. She makes like, I don't know, maybe like half the people watch the entire video. So like, okay, fantastic. Half the people watch 13, you know, ads. Maybe some people only watch half of it. Maybe they only watch like 6 ads, 7 ads, something like that. But that's like a lot of ads kind of chalked up together. But when people are watching her live stream, a lot of time people will tune into a live stream and they will sit there and they'll watch for 30, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, an hour. Some of her more desperate people will watch for like the entire time. So she's like sitting there for 2 hours and they'll have watched one advert. Because like, I don't know, maybe she's one of those people who's like awful and they like actually have like automated ads like happen during the live stream, which is like just a terrible thing to do. Like if someone's live and they stick in like actual like adverts, I just won't watch them, just out of principle. But like, she generally is getting like one person to like watch like one ad to sit there to be her one view. And then she's waiting for super chats, she's waiting for memberships. Memberships automatically happen, so her live stream doesn't really factor into like whatsoever. But if she's doing like based on super chats, she's getting £4. So you're doing like 7 hours of work for £4. Like, it's embarrassing. It's like slave wages. It's actually horrendous. So like, it's a much better idea for her to do videos. It's why she tried to like randomly edit down one of her live streams into like a highlight reel, and like no one watched it, and then she just didn't do that again because it just doesn't work. Because like generally her haterdom either will have watched it already through a reactor or they would have watched it live, and there's no reason for people to go back and sit there and rewatch it again. But I feel like I'm rambling now. So guys, that's gonna be it. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.